Appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'm your host, Gabbo Say. So we back with another one. We got It's Over. J. Cole is an embarrassment. Unless you've been living underneath the rock for the past week, this has been the talk of the town. J. Cole apparently issues an apology to Kendrick Lamar, basically showing his admiration and his respect for who he deems to be one of the GOATs, and he doesn't want to be involved with any type of... It's crazy. We're going to use the term beef, but from an outsider looking in, I never thought this altercation would ever result to anything violent or dangerous. You know what I mean? I never thought this was a life-threatening West Coast and East Coast type of beef. I actually spun it around and really saw this as like a competitive battle. Oh, okay, now the GOATs is coming at one another. It's been a while since we've seen one of these. And J. Cole apparently backs out and says, you know what, I just don't want to do this. Whether you hip-hop or not, bro, everybody's been talking about this. So, it's only right that I react to it. So we're going to get right into it. Hit the like and subscribe button for more content. Let's do it.
What's poppin', y'all? That Drake, that Cole, actually, that new Cole drop the other day. Somebody was messaging me on Twitter or replying to me on Twitter, said, man, I got to talk about it. Of course I was going to talk about it. I mean, I wasn't going to break down the lyrics or anything. You guys can do that yourself. But... frankly, I just saw the news and I'm disgusted. I had to boot this up immediately. It's 1:45 a.m. I was about to go to sleep, get some beauty sleep, wake up early tomorrow, start my day, and I opened up Twitter and I thought I could have swore this was fake. So I opened up Twitter, I see a Pop Crave tweet hop up on my For You on Twitter, and it says the following. J. Cole reveals he regrets dissing Kendrick Lamar on his latest project. The lamest ish I ever did in my effing life. And I'm like, this can't be real. I had to check 3 times. Is this a parody account? What's going on here? So I opened up the clip. I can't play the clip for you guys. It's from the Dreamville Festival, which I sincerely hope fails every single year after this one. It sounds like hate, but, this is just an emotional outburst for me, all right? I gotta let this off. This is something disgusts me to my core. So I can't play it for you guys. It's an Amazon thing, but it's 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes of J. Cole, pretty much the metaphorical, he turned around, bent over, and dropped his pants. That's exactly what he just did. Because, keep in mind, Cole has only shown love to Drake and Kendrick from what we've seen in the past. Almost to a degree where he's bending the knee to them. On some like, oh, Jon Snow, you will bend the knee to the queen. Like, he's bending the knee. He's like, yeah, man, I'm just so blessed to be in the house with you guys. It's just so amazing that I'm here. I can't even believe I'm here. I can't believe I'm on the team. I'm so shocked. And his fans are riding for him harder than he rides for himself. They're like, nah, bro, you belong there, blah, blah, blah. And why I'm mad at myself is because just the other week, you guys probably remember a video I did where I'm like, yo, Cole is not even on the level of Kendrick or Drake. And I said this. I said, yo, they're not even on, he's below them. And then people were like, nah, man, like, how you gonna say that? You're tripping. Drake a better rapper than Cole? This and that. And I'm like, you know what? Cole has been dropping. He consistently, I checked out the mixtape. The mixtape was hard. I'm like, yo, I should reevaluate. And I deserve that for not sticking to my guns and being open-minded. See, that's the problem with being open-minded, is you end up with situations like this. When you're open-minded to someone and he spits in your face. Cole just spat in my face. He spat in all his fans' faces, all the people that be riding for Cole in the comment sections on Twitter. I don't ever want to see you again. If you have a Cole profile picture, I might just block you. Because, jeez. I mean, the guy just... So, I'll get into a little bit of detail. He said, man, the lamest thing I ever did, people were saying, oh, what are you going to do? This and that. I had to, drop a couple of songs. And, just these other 2 guys that I'm blessed to chase their greatness. It's like, what? And then, keep in mind, this is Dreamville Festival. This is North Carolina. This is where he's from, his city, his festival. You know what he does? He's like, oh, how many people in Dreamville love Kendrick Lamar, man? Yeah, like, make some noise for Kendrick Lamar. The guy that just dissed you out of the blue when you've shown him nothing but love. He says, F the big 3. You send a warning shot towards him, and before he even responds, says anything about it, you're breaking down on stage. What is this? And I also said it on Twitter, where I regret this. I'm not deleting the tweet, but I regret this. I said, man, Drake ain't even responded yet, which the sentiment I still have. I'm like, man, pack it up. Like, he's not up there with these 2 guys anymore. He doesn't want to compete. But after seeing what Drake did, there is no big... It might just be big me, and Kendrick's right, because Drake hasn't responded yet, and Cole just pretty much scored on his own goal. Dude knocked himself out. You guys seen that recent clip of this really fat, overweight, fighter or something, this woman, and she just walks into the cage, or she just runs into the cage and she knocks herself out and she loses to this woman that was significantly lower weight class than her? That's what Cole just did. Drake has been MIA. We don't even know what he's doing. He just finished his tour. People are whatever. So it really is just Kendrick. And all he had to do was drop that verse, and he just hit two birds with one stone off of this. I don't know what Drake is thinking about this, because he's probably just laughing, because this is going to be the subject for so long, and this is something that Cole can never, ever, ever recover from. If he realizes he's wrong and he tries to come back aggressive in any capacity with anybody, we're just going to laugh at him like he's a joke, because he is a joke for saying this. Like, Kendrick comes out of his way to diss you. You catch some strays with Drake, and then you decide to defend yourself, and you hop on and you apologize for defending yourself. What part of the program is this? This is why my GOAT, my GOAT, Wayne, they would never, ever. So I need you to reevaluate your GOAT if it's Cole. I mean, it was never mine. So we just need to pack up Cole. If Drake comes back, we might have a top two again. But there will never be another big three and never another top two. It's over. Cole has put the nail in the coffin for how he's going to be looked at. Like, this is on the level. It's not on the same level, but
I will say this. I'm not as butthurt as a lot of J. Cole fans. I wouldn't deem myself to be a J. Cole fan, but I do respect his work. Over the years, he's clearly created a lot of bangers, but it's that hunger. You can't fake hunger, bro. Like, the spirit of competition doesn't reside in all of us. You know, that's why there's the great tier, the good tier, and then the mediocre. J. Cole basically disqualified himself from even being in a GOAT conversation by taking this stance. It doesn't change his hits. It doesn't change the fact that the next album he dropped is going to sell. It just lost a lot of respect for people that want him to be engaged in this rap beef. To be honest, take it away from hip hop, bro. Like, if someone disrespects you and then you clap back, it does look a little weak if you then go on to apologize for clapping back when this person clearly disrespected you first. I just don't get that. You remove it from hip hop. Just, you bump into someone on the street, you know, they say something to you, you then say something to them. If they bumped into you first and then you responded and then you later on apologize, it's like a sign of fear, you know. But I'm not gonna say J. Cole's afraid of Kendrick, because obviously this shit wasn't gonna go violent. I'm just kind of discouraged at the fact that he didn't want to compete. And I think in the spirit of things, his fans, Kendrick fans, people just want to see good competition. I don't understand the route that J. Cole went when he's clearly as lyrical as Kendrick. Like, it's not like he lacks the talent. Now, granted, I understand he has so much respect for him that he doesn't want to beef with Kendrick. But if Kendrick is coming at you, bro, what are you just going to stand there, keep getting punched? If I'm Kendrick, I'm dropping another heater. You know, why not? You know, like, it just... J. Cole's such a nice guy, bro. Like, it sucks that it had to be him to catch L's like that, because I understand his stance. Like, he mentioned it too, like losing sleep and not being able to like really get a good night's rest because he was thinking about the shit that he said on that song and he didn't believe it. You know what I mean? And it's like, he's in a lose-lose situation, bro, because, you know, if he does what the fans want him to do, then he's not happy with himself. You know what I'm saying? And then when he takes the route of being, you know, doing what's really right by his own spirit, people going to lose respect. Like, yo, bro, this man challenged you and you backed out and apologized. It's a lose-lose situation for J. Cole, bro.
How we felt when we saw not Dennis Rodman. Whoa, let me not put disrespect on Dennis Rodman's name. That man went to North Korea twice. Shout out to him. When we saw how Scottie Pippen was being treated by his wife and then apologizing to her for her cheating on him and doing all this nonsense, we just became disgusted with Scottie Pippen. And that's the level of disgust I feel right now for J. Cole. It's like, why did you even drop the song? You can't even stand on it. If you make a mistake, let's say you did believe it was a mistake, which it's not a mistake. Oh, they want to see blood. Man, nobody's seeing no blood. There ain't no beef. You just decided to defend yourself. And this is the first time he really gets tested. He's like, man, I feel like I'm moving how I was moving in 2013, moving wrong. And my people are going to be mad about this. They better be mad about this. Cole will never be able to beat the Glaze deriding accusations. He's just the guy that's just made it in and he's so excited. And I don't feel bad for Cole at all. Zero zilch. The guy he's a loser. He's got imposter syndrome. The guy's been in the game for 15 years. He was signed to Jay-Z. Also, I wanted to congratulate him recently because he's not even with Dreamville. It's Cole World and Interscope. So he's like independent with his own label deal right now, or partnership with Interscope. Nobody really talked about that because we were focused on the disc, but I can't even congratulate him on that anymore. So, man, my thoughts are so scattered. I had to like laser focus in. I know I usually go on tangents, but this just got me. I've never seen anything like this. I haven't. And you know what got me even more irritated? It's the people that are making comments Like, oh, we love that he's self-aware, and people are like, yeah, you know, he knows Kendrick
I was
is
with
better than
that
him. Oh,
group too. Like, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I'm a grown man, so like you're gonna do what's right by your mental and your peace and all that. But I'm still, in spirit, I'm competitive as hell. You know what I mean? You're not gonna try me, and I'm not gonna fight back, bro. It's just at the end of the day, no one's gonna look at you wrong for defending yourself. That's my thing. I'm always gonna defend myself. You know what I mean? Whether it's the last word, the last shot, I'm competitive. You know what I mean? You gonna take a shot at me, I'm gonna take a shot at you. So just you, man, listen, man. You take a shot at me, I'm not gonna sit there and apologize back to you, bro. It's just I don't from the competitive spirit in me. It just doesn't compute. It just doesn't compute. That's like Kobe losing Game 7 of Boston, returning then following year and winning the championship, and then apologizing to Boston for beating them. Like, I just don't get it, bro. What happened to the game I love, bro?
It's just not in J. Cole's nature. It's not who he is to diss. I'm glad he acknowledged that. They're calling him a punk. That's the nice way of them saying, oh yeah, like it's just not in his nature to be competitive. He's just like a punk. He's just a little chihuahua. Like he might bark now and then. But, you know, you can put him down quite easily. He's easily tameable. He's not even on the table with these other guys. You know what's the funniest thing about this? We've got JT and Glorilla are going back and forth. We had Nicki Minaj and what's her name? Well, we had Nicki Minaj and Cardi B going back and forth a lot, but we had Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion going back and forth. We've got female rappers that are more competitive and standing on business than the guy that's supposed to be the big three. Can you believe this? Yo, honestly, we might have to issue an apology to Saweetie, and I think I somewhat did a video about this before. When Saweetie said the girlies is running rap, she might be right. I mean, it wasn't including her, but yeah, she might be right because if this is what the big three's doing, pack it up. Kendrick was right, and you know I like Kendrick, and I like Cole, and I like Drake. I've always said Kendrick and Cole and Drake clear. Cole. Even though I don't listen to Kendrick that often as much as I do Drake or even Cole, I would say I listen to Drake the most. But I definitely don't like Drake more than Cole, if that makes sense. Like if somebody said objectively hip-hop artist wise, I would say Kendrick for sure. And rap skill. But Drake is up there. I would say he maybe edges out, no diddy, pause. I would say Kendrick maybe edges out Drake lyrically, but when Drake pulls out the lyrics, he's up there. But the reason why I have to put Drake underneath is because of the ghostwriting and writer allegations and reference tracks and all that. So we've got female rappers standing on business. What an alternative world we're living in, huh? Also, we had the back and forth between Ice Spice and Cardi B. Like, where is Cole's sense of, it's not even ego or pride, but just self-worth at this point? Pack it up, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Are you as disgusted as I am with this? Like and subscribe and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed.
Self-worth. I will say this. I'm not going to call J. Cole a loser. Like, he's not a loser, bro. But it does hurt the people that stand behind you because you're such a great lyricist. And when it comes to hip-hop was bred off of competition. You know, like, so many other programs that started because of hip-hop. Like, you got the rap battle leagues. You got, you know, bars. Like, people listen for shots, bars, wordplay. Like, it's a part of the game. So you can't join the sport and then just say, yo, I don't want to compete because I'm going up against the best. Like, that's just a little weird to me. But y'all let me know in the comment section. I could go in, but listen, man, it is what it is, bro. Like, if J. Cole doesn't want to be a part of the conversation, then fine. He's not a part of the conversation. It's over. J. Cole is an embarrassment. Tough. Y'all let me know in the comment section what you think, man. I'm gonna holler at you guys next video. Gabos out. Mamba out.